Yo, what up though? Man, yo, it's been a minute. How y'all doing? I hope you guys are doing great. Yo, I just want to say, I know it's a month old or late. Happy New Year. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but salute. Nothing but success for everybody watching for this whole year of 2026. Let me track this real quick. Ah, that's great right there. What's trending online? The Epstein files, all that shit with like something Riley. What was his name? Um, a lot of that shit I've been fucking talking about for years, bro. Like with the Finders cult and all that shit, and Franklin scandal, and just all that shit. Even like Seville and like the whole snuff joints and all that. Remember, we used to have Faces of Death back in the day, where you'd watch that on VHS, and they would show like dead bodies and shit. Who knows if they're real? I remember someone saying, "Nah, that shit was fake." They proved it was fake, but I'm like, who proved it was fake? You know, that shit wasn't on MythBusters. Anyway, yeah, that shit used to be crazy. But yeah, man, that's been trending, right? All that crazy shit. You know what's crazy? Someone was saying is like, man, that whole QAnon and all those fools, the Pizzagate and all those fools, they were right the whole time. But the only thing is they voted for the fools that were doing it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Other than that, oh, you got fools mad because a Bad Bunny's gonna do the Super Bowl and shit. Like they're just giving him free airtime, bro, by bitching about it. To be honest, and creating that he'll be the doing history could say, man, they hated me so bad they try to create their own shit, and my shit's like that's about it, right? 2026. More music. I got a bunch of stuff already like recorded. I got some stuff with the homie C4. We have an album. The homie Pex hit me up and he wants to work on some new shit. And then we got some shit. Demix told me, yo, let's get it in. So, lately, what I've really been on is the Tartaria. Excuse me. Or not even like so much the Tartaria, but yeah, Tartaria, but like all the old world buildings. And they talk about like the old world like technology. This ain't old world like fools are walking around in their Jesus cruisers. This is old world where like Tesla knew about using a free energy, harnessing it from the sky and flying vehicles already, like some crazy. There's even like some of Santana, like the um I was baptized there. Um yeah, St. Joseph's Church. Um the Catholic Church, like if you even that building, if you look into it, they don't know when it was built. They just know when it was founded. And a lot of these old buildings, like they'll have like a window facing down to like the basement. So the theory is those weren't created just to be down there. They were down there because there was the mud flood. Um, Ancient, but like they like they say that they stole like 1,000 years. Well, you would think like why would they fucking erase 1,000 years in our history like and maybe it was these other civilizations that got wiped out or something happened to them. Yo, another dope one was that the Vril, VRIL, the Vril parasite. That was a fucking crazy ass rabbit hole. I don't think I'm doing any rabbit holes 2026 moving forward. Like the theory is that like there's this Vril parasite, right? But they go into like explaining parasites and how their mind and mood altering, and they could put you in a bad mood or you crave sugar or gives you headaches when you eat certain things. They're like linking this to like this thing called the Vril parasite, where there's this parasite that goes through people's eye, and I believe that it goes straight to like the reptilian part of your brain or some shit. That's like evil, wicked, and fucking destruction and heartless and shit like that. And that this parasite that actually has a demon in it um is able to take control of its host that way, and this parasite would live in this person for the rest of his life and weird stuff. That shit went fucking. There was like 19 rabbit holes But yeah, if you want to get tripped out, look into the Vril Parasite. Speaking of parasites, there was this one dude. He was like, "Yo, some people think that like demons in the Bible are parasites, like literal parasites that are out there, and that if you look into like you know, because in the Bible, what the demons beg Jesus to put them into pigs, right? So he puts the demons when he's exercising the dude in the Bible, and the demons ask him or beg him to put them inside the don't like kill them or whatever, put them inside the pig. Jesus put the demons inside the pigs, and that they ran straight to the water and drowned. I don't know if you heard the story. I remember laughing like when you hear it as a kid, like what the hell? Why did they do that? But I heard someone say that if demons can like reside in parasites or are parasites, and what's the most parasitic or like dirty animal would be the pig, right? And the theory is that this um these pigs went into the water, and then they would eventually be eaten by fish, and then the fish would take on the parasites, right? So you know what I mean? And then now the parasites are inside the fish, and the fish get caught by humans, eaten. Therefore, the parasites are in the back of the people. Crazy, crazy shit. You know what I mean? Goals for 2026. Goal: I'm gonna try to buy a pad by the end of the. I'm not gonna try. I am going to buy a pad by the end of the year. Mm. It's Dilla month. Dilla, Dilla, Dilla. Beats, beats. Favorite J Dilla beat? Um, as of lately, because they always change. As of lately, it's been "Love Is a Thing of the Past" by Frank and Dank. It was actually a 12-inch. It wasn't even on any of their albums. They got like two or three albums. But yeah, that's my favorite beat right now. Because, it changes. Hell yeah. But yeah, we about to get it in.